As the saying spoken about art, whether you toil over an oil canvas or doodle mindlessly on a blank page, research suggests the act of creating art has powerful healing properties. Through art, even people who do not view themselves as creative end up reconnecting to that childlike sense of play and enjoyment they had when they got their first box of crayon in kindergarten. Thus, from where the presence of all artists around the world and their magnificent works are particularly impressed me as an art major student. In order to reach this stage of my education, the decision of choosing the field of visual arts arrived with many considerations which referred to my particular interest in many works of art in Indonesia or even around the world. I obviously have my own reason why I get the interest to acquire till I get into the point where I want to be a part of them, become the executant of creating art in the future. Wildlife hunting, or also referred as La Chessel or Savage, is a famed oil-based painting belongs to Raden Saleh, a well-known artist from Indonesia. This oil painting is believed to have been commissioned by a 19th century sugar and coffee trader, Jules Stanislaus Sigisbert Caesar. It was later sold, inherited several times, and then rediscovered in the cellar of a French home in August 2017. At auction, bidding opened at a reserve price of €200,000 and closed at €7.2 million. And the next point is the artist. Raden Saleh is a well-known modern artist from Indonesia who had spent several decades of his life in Europe to have gone study painting. Saleh rode in glory as painter to the king and in possession of a considerable annuity. He became popular as a portraitist with merchants of the Dutch East India Company, officials, and even Japanese and Chinese communities. However, he continued to paint the haunting scenes that had made him so successful in Europe, several of which were now in the royal collections of Paris, The Hague, and Leipzig. To jump into the next point, there is basic techniques in this art. Wildlife hunting is an oil-based painting that painted over a big canvas. In pursuit of Raden Saleh's work series, hunting had been a major subject of his work, depicting the chaotic conflict between humans and animals. The paintings are not solely depict persecuted animals, but also carry the symbolic meaning and traditions of Morocco. Such as any other works, the wildlife hunting too, Saleh was inclined to present the wild conflict between humans and a bull. A horde of bull hunters comes into sight once we pay attention to the painting. All bold and fierce appearance seen in their face as if they are all ready to slay the bull, which is trying to fight the pack. It seems like the bull's resistance managed to bring down one of the hunters who is trying to arrest it. We are reminded of Delacroix' lion and tiger hunts, or the ones painted by Horace Vernet, whose studio was a fragrant haunt for Saleh in 1840s. In his wildlife hunting, Saleh was depicting the horses with a raw, terrified eyes, rearing up in a movement of panic, and the horsemen are poised to strike. The undulating landscape drenched in the golden light appears very distant from the drama unfolding place before us. Closer examination reveals details like the woman's strong conical hats, the central horseman's turban, and the hunter's saddles. A unique impression is also valued within this painting inasmuch as the presence of the self-portrait exists, wherein Saleh was including himself, riding the bronze puggy horse in the center of the painting. all this is decidedly more exotic. There is a paradoxical feature of romanticism where people seem to turn into like creators like animals that hunt for their prey. While in fact, the pole is not a commonly hunted animal in Nusantara. There is no pole-eating culture in Nusantara, the background setting of Raden Saleh when creating this piece. So, in conclusion, that is what I want to discuss about, and I hope everyone who watched this video could understand what I want to share about. Enjoy and have a great day, everyone!